In this video, we are going to show you just how we did this entire scene. Now, we do have our track protected, obviously, as we are starting to put down our first layer of ground foam, but we're going to show you exactly how we did this complete makeover. Now, in our last update, we showed you where we had the removable tunnel. And if you remember, next to the removable tunnel was that monstrosity that sat back there that was kind of a very poor example of lizard head. And like I told you before, I'm not a plaster carver or a foam carver by any means. So I decided that if this was going to be really much more improved, we needed to make that just kind of blend all the way across. And so that is exactly what we did. We ripped it out. We're going to start working on that section next, and we're very excited to show you how we're going to use mountains and minutes to build yet another mountain in that section, who, by the way, is today's sponsor of this video. I'll throw a link down in the description so you can check out their entire product line. All right, this is where the tunnel is going to be sitting. And what I did in order to make it easy to remove the tunnel is this is almost going to look like a little slot canyon where the tunnel is actually going to come right down here. And so there's just enough space to be able to lift it straight up, which is what I want to do. And you see that kind of continuing on there. So this is my thought process for using this small little mountain. I'm actually going to use it as a mountain peak. And so what I did, everything is just kind of loosely fit in there right now. But I have some repurposed styrofoam, and I'll glue that in place. My thought process, because I really like the look of this, and in videoing, this is going to be pretty prominent in some of the videos that we end up shooting. So my thought process is to just nick off the back side so that when we go to actually permanently install this, it should fit in there a lot better, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to start doing some hacking next. By the way, to hold this flexible foam, I found it really easy to just use these barbecue skewers while the glue is drying. And I'm using Titebond glue, also one of our sponsors for today's video. And the reason why I'm using the Titebond is the Mountains and Minutes instructions actually say to just, you go ahead and use white glue. Well, Titebond is the glue that I'm using. The Thick and Quick is a white PVA glue. So it's an excellent product for this. And we stand back and we look at that. That looks 1,000 times better than that monstrosity that I had there. That no matter what I try to do, it was a train wreck. Now what I did do, and I'll show you here, we'll go ahead and pull this off real quick, because like I said, nothing is really glued down, is I just kept sanding this. You can see right here, and you can see right here. And then just a little bit right here in the front. We go to, when we finally go to paint this, it'll blend in just fine. But I made myself this sanding block. Honestly, it's just a belt sander, really super coarse, and had an old piece of oak lying around, and just from building the Model A Woody. And this is perfect for just rasping across and cutting some really nice edges and keeping everything without it getting too horribly messy. And you don't need saws. You can, and I have used them. You don't need belt sanders or other sanders or anything else like that. I just used this and it worked just fine. It's time to fill this cavity, and I've been kind of thinking about what I'm going to do. Initially, I stuffed paper in here, and I was gonna stuff paper in here, put plaster cloth, and blah 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 blah. Well, the more I thought about it, I'm like, that's kind of crazy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this cavity up with some scrap pieces of styrofoam that I don't think I'm going to need anymore, and then do some spray foam to fill the rest of the cavity, fill inside the joints and whatnot. I think that should work, and yeah, we'll just give it a whirl. I think I've done okay filling that cavity up with just broken bits and pieces of the green foam. So now it's time to get the spray foam. All right, here goes nothing. All right, we're going to let that dry, and we'll come back and see what it looks like, if we need to add another layer or not. Well, I'm trying the second layer now. It looks like I had to almost do this like with topping, even though I tried to clean out the tube. Didn't seem to matter. So, I'm going to try and just fill it like I'm doing right now. And probably have to carve away at the excess, I should say. I'm going to try and actually position this in place so that the foam kind of binds it down, and we'll see, in theory anyway, how that works. After we let the second layer of foam dry overnight, the top of our mountain is nice and secure. I did put some weight on the very top of this just in case the foam rose overnight, and moved it out of place. I was hoping that the foam would expand on the inside of the hollow top of the mountain. And whether it did or whether it didn't, all I know is that it did stay in place, and that was my goal. So when we kind of look at the top now, everything has been filled in for the most part with foam. So it's just a little bit of plaster on the top, and we can blend everything in, fill in our joints just kind of the same way that we've kind of filled in our joints along the high line. I have one last Mountains in Minute formation, and I'm actually going to put it recessed back here. I'm going to use this end so that it is flush right there with the canyon, and that should be enough room for our river to kind of flow over and do the waterfall thing. So that's next up. We're going to start cutting that away now. Here's our section all cut up. So what I did, I cut the backside off because why bury it? And I cut the side off here just so that we can join another section, just kind of complete that whole section. Maybe what we'll do is just cut off that little edge and then just kind of blend those two together. But this is the back side, and then obviously I cut the other end off, and I'm sure we can fit that somewhere. But yeah, that's what we're doing next. I believe I've got everything in position now, and now it just sits overnight, let the glue dry, and we will come back tomorrow and see how things function, because we still have to make sure that lifts out. If you're wondering what we're going to do with this Mountains and Minutes mountain, I cut that big mountain in half, or I guess it would be the medium-sized mountain. I cut that in half so that I could extend the canyon. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love how this is starting to look. In this void right here, where the two mountains kind of join together, obviously, I'm going to have all of the backside of this with faceboard. But what a great spot for a water tower. It's going to be literally across the river, which is fantastic. It fills that void up just perfectly. And definitely always a watering hole is necessary. And so I just really like how that is coming out. If we come all the way back here, you can just see the video opportunity that exists here. And I'm just very excited about that. Again, that's our river location. I got buildings kind of scattered around right now because I don't have a lot of great working space, but I just love how the track is going to snake in. And I've been mulling over, remember I told you that I really wanted to do kind of a hanging bridge. And I had to rule that out because obviously this tunnel is removable. But the more I thought about it, I think I actually have a solution that might actually work. I don't want to reveal too much because I've been known to say one thing and then end up, well, I can't do it. So I guess it's really the moment of truth. Can it lift out? And the answer to that question is yes, it can. So we have complete access now under our tunnel, and it blends in well with the rest of our mountains, as you can see. Now I'm super excited about that for a couple of reasons, and access being one of them. But what we plan on doing here in the front is going to come to fruition, and I'm very excited to show you that in a future video. So make sure you give us a like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and you all be blessed.